Before this video begins, I just wanted to say that I feel like I've been doing ranking videos, like, a lot. Like, a lot. I've been doing a lot of freaking ranking videos recently. So if you want to see something different, you want to see something kind of new for this channel, maybe something different than a ranking video or like a who would win video or something that I normally do, give me some ideas in the comments, because the one thing that I suck at is coming up with ideas that aren't ranking videos. So yeah, if you want to see something interesting, then comment below something interesting that you want to see. So yeah. Off to you, dead meat.
Wanna play?
Wanna play? Wanna play? Wanna play? Wanna play?
Wanna play?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Wanna Play. My name is James McKenna, and today we're going to be doing yet another viewer requested video. And that request comes from this comment right here, and what they want to see is a ranking of every single design of Jason Voorhees throughout the Friday the 13th movie series. Now, I've ranked a couple of characters' designs in the past. I've done Chucky, Michael Myers, and Leatherface, but I've never gotten around to doing Jason Voorhees. Now, Mike has done it over in This Is My Design. I'll leave a link to that video down in the comments below if you're interested in seeing his ranking. But today, it's my turn to rank every single design of Jason Voorhees. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So coming in last place is going to be the design of Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Now this isn't just because that this is Roy Burns and it's not actually Jason, because Friday the 13th Part 5 is actually one of the better Friday movies in my opinion. But it's just that this Jason has nothing that really makes it stand out. I mean, the blue chevrons on the mask are something different, but the red look looks better anyways, and there wasn't really anything defining about his, like, actual character. He just had on a plain jumpsuit. Like, there wasn't really much to it. Also, for whatever reason, his ears were massive. That was a bit weird. It threw me off every time. I was like, wow, this dude's got pretty big ears. And I will be ranking them not only according to their looks with the mask on, but also their look underneath the mask. And yeah, no, it's just a regular dude. It's just Roy Burns. It's really nothing special. If anything, it's just a little bit weird. So in last place for me is going to be Jason from Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. At number 10 is going to be Jason in Jason Takes Manhattan. Now this Jason look is just weird. He's just weird. He's like all wet the whole time. Again, there's nothing really about his jumpsuit that stands out. It's just all black and droopy, and it's like, ugh, it's all weird, and it just looks gross, and yeah, it's just weird. Combine that, of course, as I said, I'm going to be ranking them also including the looks underneath the mask, and yeah, he doesn't have the best of looks in this movie underneath the mask. I'll definitely say that. Now, there are, of course, cool shots of him. I mean, the shot in Times Square is probably my favorite shot in the entire series. But, I mean, just the underneath look of, like, his actual face and how it's all, like, leaking and, like, ugh, it's just so weird. This design, it's not terrible, it's just weird, in my opinion. So it comes in at number 10. At number 9, and these next two might as well just be interchangeable because there's really nothing that makes either of them stand out. So really, whichever one of these two you prefer, you can put it up or down on this list. But for me, number 9 is going to be Friday the 13th Part 3. Because again, there's really nothing that makes him stand out. It is Jason's first movie with the hockey mask on, but it being his first movie with the hockey mask, there's really nothing that makes it stand out. Like, the scar isn't there yet. It's just a regular hockey mask, and again, there's nothing really about his character or about his jumpsuit or anything that really makes him stand out. And underneath the mask, it's alright. I mean, like, it's good, it's definitely one of the better ones, but it's nothing insane or awesome or that'll make you be like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's not gonna blow you away whenever he unmasks. So for me, Friday the 13th Part 3 comes in at number 9. At number 8 is going to be his look from Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. Now, the only thing that really elevates this above his look in Part 3 is his look underneath the mask, because he does look awesome. This is one that when he takes his mask off, you're like, whoa, that's definitely something else. That's definitely not your average deformed human. Like, he's creepy in this. He is scary. Like, you don't want Friday the 13th Part 4 Jason coming after you. But other than that, his look with the mask on and with the jumpsuit on and everything, it's another one that's just like there. Like, they hasn't really figured out yet that like Jason is this unstoppable being. Like, in Part 4, he's still just a normal guy, so they kind of make him dress, I guess, like a normal Jason would dress, if that makes any sense at all. So for me, Friday the 13th Part 4 is a little bit better than Part 3 because of his look underneath the mask, but really, other than that, they're pretty much the same in that they're just your average general Jason looks. So for me, Friday the 13th Part 4 Jason comes in at number 8. At number 7 is going to be his look in the 2009 remake. Now this Jason just looks a little bit too polished for me. Like, the other films have that old 80s low budget vibe to it, but this one, he's just a little bit too polished, a little bit too like official, if that makes any sense. Like, he's just a little bit odd. Like, this whole movie, when you're binging the series, every Friday the 13th movie has really the same look to it, except for this one. This one is more like a Hollywood version of Jason. Now, it's cool, but I feel like they just try a little bit too hard to make him look big and menacing when you really don't need to try all that much. Like, even though Friday the 13th Part 3 and 4 Jason ranked low, it still works. Like, you're not going to go into this thinking, wow, this Jason is quite off. It still works. So for this, I feel like they just tried a little bit too hard, and it's alright, but it's not my favorite, and it comes in at number 7. At number 6 is going to be the Sackhead Jason look from Friday the 13th Part 2. Now, this is a good Jason. I think he's cool. I think he looks very intimidating and menacing with the sack head over him. It's really reminiscent of The Town That Dreaded Sundown and the killer in that film. And I think it works for this movie, but for the entire series, say if he was the bag head for the rest of them, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up through the remake, I don't think his look would have been as iconic as the hockey mask look. So this look is okay for the movie that it's in before you had the hockey mask look. It's alright for Friday the 13th Part 2, but for the rest of the franchise, it's just a little bit of an oddity having him in the hockey mask the entire time, except for Part 2 when he's going around in the Town That Dreaded Sundown mask. Again, it's okay. I think it really works for the movie that it's in, but for the franchise that it's in as a whole, it's just a little bit odd. It sticks out in a strange way, and for me, it comes in at number 6. At number 5, and from here on up, I really have minimal complaints about any of these. I think they're all awesome. And at number 5 is going to be Jason in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. Now, right off the bat, I think it's cool that you don't actually see Jason unmask in this entire film. He goes around with his mask on the entire time, and I think that this is easily one of the best looking masks that Jason wears in the entire franchise. His eyes are blacked out entirely. He is really just faceless in this entire movie. He's just a faceless killing machine. It's like Michael Myers in something like Halloween 6 or Halloween 2018, just a faceless killing machine. And I think it's really cool. The only thing that brings it down a little bit from being higher, because I do think that above his face and his mask and everything like that are awesome, some of the best in the series. His look underneath that is a little bit weird. Like, he's got the tool belt. Like, he's got, it's just a bit odd how he's got, like, the construction worker outfit, and he's got, like, the tape measurer, and then he's got, like, a knife. It just looks, it looks odd, but the mask look is definitely good enough to solidify a spot at number 5. At number 4 is going to be his look in Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. For as little as we get of actual Jason in this movie, I think he looks awesome. He is big, he's hulking, he's menacing. Kane Hodder just kills it in the role of Jason, and just the way he walks, the way he carries himself is awesome. And I love the design of his mask, of how he's just worn it for so long. I mean, he did take it off in the last movie, but we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, he's worn this mask for so long that it is literally, like, forming into his face, and, like, it's just awesome. Like, the look is so cool. Like, for a movie this weird and this heavy on strange lore that we never knew about before, you needed to have a look like this that fit the movie, and I think that this look really fits the movie that it's in. It's easily one of the best parts about Jason Goes to Hell is the look of Jason, and yeah, he's just awesome. Pretty much just because of his mask, how it's, like, literally seeping into his face. I love that design. I just wish that we could have seen more of him in this movie. But even just the minuscule amount that you got still is enough to put him up here at number 4. At number 3 is going to be Jason's look in Jason X. I love this look of Jason. Now, Jason X isn't my favorite Friday the 13th movie. Matter of fact, it's one of my least favorites, but I still think that his look is awesome in this movie. His mask is great, definitely one of the top best masks in the series, and his whole body costume is awesome. I love the futuristic vest that he has going on. He just looks awesome, but let's be real. The reason why he's this high is because this is a movie where you get Uber Jason, and Uber Jason is just a bad ass. I love the look of Uber Jason. As goofy as it is, it fits the movie so well, and it gives him a different look. Finally, after all of these movies, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and most of 10, you get a new look of Jason, and for as little as it is in the movie, it is still awesome. This Jason, the normal Jason, and then the Uber Jason combined together are both simply amazing, and they come in at number 3. At number 2 is going to be Jason in Freddy vs. Jason. I love his look in Freddy vs. Jason. I think it is awesome. It is one of his best looks. And I'll be honest, it really sucks that so many people hate on Ken Kersinger's performance just because he's not Kane Hodder. I mean, I know Kane Hodder wanted to do this movie, and if it was up to pretty much any horror fan, Kane Hodder would have done this movie, but still, I think that Ken Kersinger kills it here. He is, if you were gonna replace Kane Hodder in Freddy vs. Jason, Ken Kersinger was absolutely the way to go, because he carries himself so well. But with that tangent out of the way, just his design in and of itself is awesome. I love his whole body look. It is easily my favorite. It's not just some green overalls, it's all these ripped jeans, this ripped shirt with a ripped massive jacket over it. It looks awesome. I think his mask is one of the best, and this might seem hypocritical because I am a Halloween mark, and we Halloween marks always preach, no, we can't see Michael Myers' eyes. But for Friday the 13th, I think that, at least for in this movie, it works, because Jason, unlike Michael, actually has a character. We know his upbringing, and we know that Jason is pretty much just a child in a grown man's body. And I think that the look where it shows his eyes, but you can still, like, it's still all painted black. I think it really captures that aspect of his character of, like, this innocent kid who really doesn't know any better, but is still huge, menacing, and just going around slaughtering people. Of course, you get that amazing scene where he's going around on fire. Like, he's literally running around, killing people left and right, just lit ablaze, not, like, freaking out, literally just walking on fire, slashing people left and right. It is awesome. I love the look in Freddy vs. Jason. I will defend it forever. It's an amazing look, and for me, it comes in at number 2. But coming in at number 1, we all knew what it was going to be. It's Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Not just because this is my favorite Friday the 13th film, but just because his look is awesome. This is the movie where they realized Jason is a zombie. He is an immortal being. We're probably not going to kill him in the entire franchise, so let's just go with it. Let's just make him a absolute badass to where he's almost like Pinhead, to where once you see him, just like Pinhead, once you see him, you're like, yep, I'm dead. That's it. Might as well not even try running. He's just gonna kill me. He just looks awesome. I love how you see his exposed spine. Oh my god, that's awesome. Just all the rips and tears. And I really think that they did a great job in capturing all of the battles that Jason has gone through in the series. They tried making him look like the continuation of Jason, like Jason in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And they really paid attention to all the little battle scars that they had to put on him in order to make him look like, yeah, he's the same character as in all of these movies. And I think they did an amazing job with that. And of course, you can't not talk about his look underneath the mask. This is easily Jason's best look without the mask on. It just proves, like, yeah, you're not going to escape this guy. Like, you're just not. Literally, the only reason why Tina escaped Jason in the film is because she has telekinesis, like Carrie. Like, for example, if this Jason was going up against Ginny or Chris or Trish or any of the other final girls in the Friday the 13th series, I mean, let's be real, this Jason is gonna destroy them all. This Jason is by far the best, pretty much unanimously known as, yeah, maybe people don't like this movie as much as some of the others, but pretty much everybody can agree that, yeah, Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood Jason is the best look that we have ever gotten of the Jason Voorhees character. So for me, it comes in at number 1. So thank you for watching my ranking on all of the designs of Jason Voorhees. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments down below, and let me know your ranking as well. If you want to know where I'd put the little swamp boy Jason from the first one, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, let me know what else you'd like to see me do in the comments down below. So thank you for watching this video. You can subscribe to this channel if you would like to, and you can also follow me on Instagram at James from Wanna Play, and might as well start shouting this out as well because we're trying to build it. If you want a group of people like you to talk horror with, maybe in your personal life, you're a huge fan of horror, which is why, I mean, you've made it all the way through this video, but you don't really have anybody to talk to, you don't have anybody really in your friend group who likes horror, or you just want to talk more about horror, I got the perfect place to go for you. Go to your Facebook account, or if you don't have one, just make one if you're interested, and type in, "This is our design HC." It's a closed group, but don't be turned off by that. The only reason it's a closed group is basically so we can keep out all the bullies and people who want to be like dickheads. Pretty much that's the only reason why. If you ask to join the group, you're going to be accepted. So if you would like to, yeah, go ahead and join our Facebook group. But you don't have to though, so thank you for watching this video. Goodbye and good night. Bang.